Hello everybody and welcome to the Emergency Storm Shield Alert System. We are getting ready to perform the Stonewood Storm Shield Defense 9. Since this at Defense 8, I have had to place a new amplifier. That would be Amplifier D over there. The order in which I place the amplifiers, of course, there is Amplifier A right there, Amplifier B right there, C is down over there, and then the last amplifier that I placed was D. Now when you place your amplifier A, it does cut off the spawn location to your storm shield generator where I'm standing from the west. When you place your amplifier D, it cuts off the spawn location for the amplifier from the south, which means your amplifier then can only be attacked from storm shield from the east. Now this is your storm shield generator. The rest are the amplifiers, which boost up your storm shield radius. Now we have had to place, like I said, a new amplifier. And when I placed the new amplifier D, it did open up a new spawn location that I had not prepared for on B. Since then I have sat there and built up. I will go through tutorials on my designs for the amplifier, the protection around it, as well as all my trap tunnels. We're just going to do a quick run around over here. This particular amplifier, Amplifier D, can be attacked from two locations, from the south and from the east. Whereas Amplifier B, to the best of my knowledge, can now only be attacked from the east because I have cut off the spawn location from the west when I placed Amplifier C. When I placed Amplifier D, I also sit there and cut off the spawn location from the south. Now Amplifier C can be attacked from two different locations as well. Amplifier C at this particular point in time can be attacked from the south over here, which is one of the spawn locations, and that will be cut off if we place that amplifier down there for Storm Shield Defense number 10. The other spawn location for this amplifier is from the west. When they spawn, they will come from this direction over here. The spawn point is actually down here, and there's a natural split here, so I went ahead and created a trap tunnel on this side and a trap tunnel on this side, because they will all spawn down and around here, and some will come up this direction as well. They come up in here, they will hit the timeout rooms, and of course merge into the final spot right here, which they get launched back this way into these timeout rooms. We're launched over here into this timeout rooms. Hopefully nothing will make it here, but maybe a smasher or two, and they will not hurt the amplifiers. They'll just damage what you build. Easy enough to deal with. We have this spawn location here. They've got multiple trap tunnels with timeout rooms. I do want to give credit to David Dean. David Dean is the one who has inspired me to do the Storm Shield defenses solo and attempting to do it without any shots being fired. My hero lineup currently is Hazard 13 as my main for the base, of course, and the decoy if needed to be thrown down. My second slot, my second slot is going to be Shuriken Master Lemuri for the increase in ability damage, and then my final slot is going to be Power-Based Nox, so that anything that takes damage within the base radius, Power-Based Nox's ability would be to help regenerate and repair any damage being done. Amplifier B, like I said, at this point in time can now only be attacked from the east. There is spawn location for the amplifier is going to be down in this area here. There's going to be multiple spawns. There's going to be some up there. There might even be a tentacle right on there, which will destroy the wall right there, but I am prepared for it. And everything looks good. We will get ready to go over here and start this up. Like I said, the main spawn location for the home base or the main generator is going to be right down in here. The tentacles will all spawn up here. Every time I've done it, I've lost this wall here and this pad right here, but it's okay. I've increased my trap tunnels to compensate for that. So let's go over here and get the party started.
Here we go! Shield power increasing.
5 waves. Okay, everything should be fine.
Prepare for an attack from
Looks
the
like,
east.
again, main generator is getting ready to be attacked. Place my base down here. I think this is the main area that they do come in. Come back here, and we'll stand back and see what's going on. Take a peek at what kind of mobs we got. Do we have propanes? If we have propanes, you always want to stay back. Not get targeted by the propanes, because they will throw their propane tanks and blow up your tunnels. We know that we do not want the tunnels blown up, because then they are no longer effective. We have a timed one. It looks like it's going to be 3 minutes. We're already halfway down, and the traps are working successfully. Really, the only thing that should ever make it out of my trap tunnels and timeout rooms, the only thing that would make it would be smashers, more than likely elemental. Don't know if I'm going to have any elemental waves. Just watch all the husks here, they're just dying. Go flying across the room there. And these trap tunnels are providing to be extremely effective. And of course, like I said before, you're going to lose those 2 first tiles right there, the wall and the floor launcher. Well, the wall launcher and the floor spikes. But I still do have gas, traps, and stuff to do damage to them there. And of course, I got some darts. The darts will shoot 6 tiles. They are triggered within 3 tiles. So if anything gets within 3 tiles of them, they will fire. And darts do go 6 tiles out. Everything's working extremely well. Nothing's making it very far. Don't have any smashers yet. Don't hear any propanes, no lobbers. If by chance I do run across lobbers, I do have enough building materials and slots left. I can make a quick lobber shield to keep them. As you can see, that wall just repaired itself a little bit right there. It's taking a little bit of damage. They're beating on it. Okay, they're throwing bones. Nope, they're just beating on it. Don't know why. They just feel like beating on it. But it's okay. Base will take care of that situation there. You see it gets damaged a little bit, and then it gets repaired. It gets damaged, and it gets repaired. Gotta love power base knocks. Which amplifier is going to be attacked next? We'll find that out in a short 15 seconds. The timeout rooms that I am using are based on what I have seen from David Bean's videos. They have been proven quite effective. I am starting to try some modifications to them.
Another wave
we have
coming
amplifier A coming next.
Prepare for an
When we
attack
do
from
get
the west.
into my Plankerton and my Canny Valley and Twine Peaks, I will do full tutorials of what I've been doing with them, how I'm building them. This is obviously going to be my first YouTube video, and since I started partway through, unfortunately you did not get to see the full setup and the builds, but I will be going through build tutorials, the layouts, the designs. Okay, we got mobs coming over there. They all look normal. They are going through the 2 different tunnels, but the main tunnel is the one where I place my amplifier. Big pig, still don't see anything special as of yet. Okay, we got some of the ones with the doors. I don't know what they're called. Trap tunnels are doing a great job over here. Of course, barely anything's going over this direction. But we can come over here, take a peek, see if we can drag some in this way. Check that. Okay, usability's good. 38 out of 53. Another thing that I've learned when you're doing these as solos, you do want to have extra traps ready, built up, for as you're getting a whole bunch of mobs coming in. Traps do get used quite a lot, and some will start breaking at the end of the runs. And the longer the runs, or the more the mobs you get, the more damage they're taking. See, that one's already 19 of 34. It is used up a little bit from the previous one. I don't know why they're not resetting, but that's okay. There went a smasher. Missed that one. Get to see him die. But okay, we do have a smasher or two. Stonewood is probably going to be your easiest one to work with. You don't have any really special mobs. The elementals, you'll get some propanes, some blasters, some flingers from time to time. But pretty much it's going to be normal mobs that are easily disposed of with the trap tunnels. So we continue through, watching as the timer ticks down. I really hope this isn't going to be all a timed run, as the longer it goes, the more the traps are used, the more they're damaged. I do have that one wall launcher that's getting ready to be put down, so let's get that loaded up and ready. Still got these. There's a smasher. Let's watch this smasher here. And away he goes into that timeout room, and he is quickly and easily disposed of. Of course, my traps are a fairly high level. I did get them leveled up and replaced them as I went through before I went into starting the videos. So, really, it's not quite a very fair start at it, because my traps are just absolutely doing so much damage at level 58s and 49s. The traps are just phenomenal. So like I said, as far as for the starter line goes up, you know, if you want to do it really easy, you want to do it solo, before you do any of the big runs or the later on runs, I would recommend highly to level up your traps as high as you can get them. Perk them up for the damage or duration. Duration is really good on this, but do not go past the blue on the duration, because it does not increase the amount of duration that they would have. Other than that, you can go for damage or durability increase on that. A lot of it's also performed by your survivor squad. You pick certain survivors that do certain perks for it. Right now, a lot of my perks from the survivors are based for trap durability. And when my traps do last longer, they can survive longer waves. I'm also on the new system. I am working on increasing my tech burst. Is the most important for me right now, because I am working on these solo. Alright, this is the one location that this can be attacked from. Before, it could be attacked from the south, and it's usually attacked from the south until I place that amplifier there. I did a test run and found out that now they are going to come from this direction here. So we're going to run down here, we're going to hop up on top, get a base placed. Okay, this is a 400 that I got to deal with. Take a look at the main spawn location, find a good placement for my traps. Okay, we're looking, spawn tentacles are going to be all down there, so they're going to go heavy on this side here. So we'll come over here, main trap tunnel, get it right here. We'll go ahead and place the base right there. Looks like a good spot. Occasionally, there would be a spawn tentacle up there. So I prepared for that, got to drop down and just shoot them off down to the ground so they can go through the trap tunnels here. Other than that, everything's looking really good. We've already got about 60 of the 400 done, and they just keep going down. Wonder what kind of husks we have. I may climb up here and get a good peek. We do have some coming on this side. Let's upgrade that. got still normal looking husks. I haven't heard a smasher. Don't see any propanes or hear any propanes falling just yet. Got a bunch of the little minis. Minis, if they do get a beat on you, even if you're standing on top, they will jump all the way up top to you. Keeping an eye on everything. Everything's running pretty good. We're down to 250, so 150 husks are already dead. Got a little cluster coming over here to this trap tunnel. If they do make it all the way through, they're going to come out this hole right here. If I wanted to, I could probably put up one more little trap tunnel down here, so if anything makes it down, they'll have to hit one more timeout room.
Not so fast.
Do a quick one right here. Of course, there's a mini. Take a little bit of a beating while I'm working on this. Said I was afraid that there were going to be a couple of husks that made it down here, which is a good thing. Like I said, prepare your traps in advance so that when you get in there, all you got to do is just build them real quick and go from there. Upgrade it. And that should take care of any extra overflow. That is a weak trap tunnel set up over there. There's not a lot for them to go through. Come over here, see how well this is doing. This is the main area where they're coming in. They're coming in from up top some. See some of the traps have been activated up here. There's a bunch of minis. Easily taken care of. Trying to avoid using my abilities as well. There are propanes. Just heard the propane tank drop. Let's get out of the way. Don't want to trigger those. Don't want to shoot them. There are certain abilities. If you're like an outlander and you throw a punch, that punch can trigger the propanes, and there'll be a chain reaction because propane will ignite another propane within, I think, 2 tiles of the propane tank that just blew up. So if you got a bunch of propane tanks laying around in
We have a break in the
locations,
action.
then of course,
Another
unfortunately,
wave coming soon.
you're going to
Prepare
create a
for an
problem.
attack
Couple
from the
propane
west.
tanks there. There's one right there. So if this would have ignited, I would have blown all this up here. Would have been destroyed probably to about this point here. Okay, Fire C is getting ready to be attacked. It's getting ready to be attacked from the west. This is going to be the wishbone spawn. Got the natural split there, and I'm just trying to tie them all in together. I think a good placement for the amplifier, or the base right here. Pretty much cover both of the trap tunnels to a point. Occasionally there would be a spawn tentacle right up in here. That's why I built this upper level here, just in case anything comes up here. Sometimes there's a spawn right there. What kind of husks do we have? Let's come over here, take a peek. I've been having lobbers on this round right here, so I did create this shield. There are the lobbers right there. One's going to target on me. And when you're dealing with the lobbers, what you do is you just create a nice little lobber shield. And when the lobber shield is up, they don't have anything more that they can target. So if they can't target, then they're just going to sit there and go where they need to go. So come over here, create a little lobber shield. Just stuff like that. And we got takers. Those are the ones I hate the most because they can go through the walls. Lobber's apparently doing damage, and the taker's got me. So let's just get this taker. Let's drag him down around here, see where he's going. Get him to follow you. You pull him down into the trap tunnel, and let the traps take care of it from there. Come on, Mr. Taker. You know you want to. Come on in. Come on in. There we go. That's what I wanted you to do. And the taker's been handled. That's it. Again, I'm trying not to fire any shots. So just to drag them down to the trap tunnel, let the trap tunnels do their job. And I believe that has got lobbers taken care of. Now the lobbers are just going to have to sit there and go around. I think I just heard another taker. So we got a taker wave here. Yep, there he is. He decided to go through the trap tunnel to try and get to me. Or came through the top, and of course, the traps, the damage, did its job. Let's take a peek over here. Don't see anything special. Okay, that wall launcher is getting used up. That one's almost used up. Let's pick up some of these materials while we can. Other than that, everything's working good. Sometimes, you know, when you got the south spawn, sometimes I've seen them come around the long way and over here and up on this path right here. So I just figured I'd throw this in here just in case anyone did come around that way. Did not realize this was another kill wave, but that's okay. There's probably about 500 enemies, and we are down to 200. Let me get my wall launchers prepared. I know I probably have those about ready. A couple of them about ready to fail. Okay, real quick, let's take a peek. That one's got 10 left on it. That one's got 13. There's 33 on that. So the tunnels are doing a great job. This one hasn't been hit at all. That one hasn't been used. That one's been only used once. So they're not getting very far. Let's come back up here. Said nothing's coming up on the top. Got both those sides checked. Ah, this is where the taker died. Hey, he dropped me some goodies. Down to 90 left. They're dropping very quickly. Launchers are being used up. I'll probably have to replace them before 10. That one's got 4 left on it. Only got 50 enemies left. So even if it does break, I won't worry about replacing it now. That one's got 8 uses left. That one's got 2. 1.
We have a break
And
in the action.
it's good.
Another wave coming soon.
Amplifier D.
Prepare
That's
for an
the new
attack from the
amplifier
east.
that I had to place, and is being attacked from the east spawn. So let's get up here really quick. Now that's right. That's how I can get up there. The hoverboard does make getting around these maps a lot easier. Let's see where they're going to spawn. Tentacles right there. Alright. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at this. This looks like a good place for us. I've done a lot of Storm Shield defenses. This is actually my second account. I created this new account so I could start doing them solo. I have done every one so far solo. I just decided I was going to start recording and maybe making some YouTube videos. Okay, we got shielders. That's why I like the gas traps. Gas traps are the only trap that can take out a shielder. Your electric fields, your electric traps, none of those do anything. Looks like I got a tentacle up here somewhere. I saw some getting damaged. Oh, that's right. Propanes. We got propanes on this wave. They can go up that way, which is what I'm prepared for. They go up there. They come over here. They have a drop down. From there, if they get up in this way, they get launched through the trap tunnels here. Anything else will drop down and drop at these trap tunnels down here below. I hear some smashers. Looks like they're getting some ways in. Don't know why the smasher was beating on that wall. I guess he didn't want to go the way I wanted him to go. Other than that, everything's working really well. It is a timed run. Just come over here, take a look at the main, how well they're doing. I did do a modification to, like I said, one of David Lee's trap designs for the timeout room. Sometimes when you get to an end and you really can't place a wall or something like that, or you have an area where they're merging in and you want to throw in one more timeout room, you can put in a floor launcher like I got right here, and with 45 and a 45, which will knock them up and over and drop them down into the end of the timeout room instead of using the wall launcher. Unfortunately with that you do lose your gas traps that you place above them, but you do get the extra dynamos in there and just an increased timeout room. Continuing on going, everything's doing really well. I want to stay out of sight because I did hear some propanes drop already. Other than that, they're pretty much normal. Take a look at the mobs. Got some of the refrigerator door mobs. They're going through. But they are working quite well, quite effectively. Absolutely nothing is getting very far. Do have a really very big wave here. They are making it to this wall launcher right here, but really not beyond that point right there. Got a little starting tunnel here. Don't have much room for the traps on this one, so like I said, I got that extra in there. There's a propane tank on the ground right there. Got a smasher coming in. Another propane tank just dropped. And the smasher is going to be quite quickly and easily disposed of. Just like that. Take a peek around. Got quite a bit of propane there in the front. Don't want to trigger them. Come back over here. Let's go take a look at the other side. And if anything does make it to this point, they drop right down into here where they have timeout room here, a wall launcher to shoot it back. Basically protects anything from coming at them. We are just about done on this one. We should have one wave left. Where is it going to attack?
You did it!
Oh, that was the last one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we will be editing and posting this one up momentarily. Have a wonderful day.